I think I'm gonna flip a coin. What is up, guys? I am finally hitting the road in the van with little Georgie, and of course Charles is here too. This is going to be George's first trip in the van. Can you believe that? He hasn't been on a trip yet, so we're going to see how he does. Now, since this is his first trip in the van, I don't know how he's going to be on the road for about an hour, so I got this for him. This is his car seat. He is tethered in, so he can't jump out. Lots of ventilation here for him. He's attached to the seat, so that should keep him nice and secure while we're on the road. And of course, Charles is an old pro. He just sits on the back bed there with his leash. So we are ready to hit the road. We're just going an hour south. We're going to Mackinaw City, and we're going to historic Millcreek Campground. Now, usually during the summer, this campground is pretty much out of my reach. It's like $150 a night. But because it's off season, it was $60 for 2 nights, which is way cheaper. So I'm finally going to get to stay at historic Millcreek Campground. Let's go check it out. Okay, guys, we are at our campsite. Can you see behind me? I am right on Lake Huron. I have a beautiful view of Mackinac Island and the Mackinac Bridge, and it is just a gorgeous night out. So I'm taking these dogs for a quick walk to get some energy out. Right beside the beach, my campsite is too. So again, I am at Millcreek Camping in Mackinaw City. So this campground has tons of amenities. There's a pool, a store, mini golf, bike rentals. There is even a shuttle that you can catch right at the campground to catch the ferry over to Mackinac Island. There's Wi-Fi. I love my site because it has a fire pit right on the beach. It's beautiful here. So Georgie's first time in the van, it took him a little bit to get used to his car seat, but after about 20 minutes he calmed down and he went to sleep, and obviously you can see he has a lot of energy now. Look at how cute this chair is. You can see there's people out fishing on that pier right there. It's just like the perfect temperature right now. Not too hot, not too cold. Warm enough that you can walk around in shorts and a t-shirt. It's nice. So I don't know if you can see here because it's getting dark, but there's the park. And I think this building is like the restrooms, maybe the store. Definitely the restrooms and the showers. Guys, I don't even know if I can properly pick up that sky right now. Look at this sunset. We got people here all along the beach just sitting and enjoying the sun going down. There are fire pits that people can use. Beautiful. Good morning, guys. It's a little bit of a rainy day here in Mackinaw City, which is okay. It's a good temperature still. Georgie had a good first night. He was completely conked out by like 10 o'clock and slept on the floor beside my bed and didn't wake up until about 7:30, and he didn't go to the bathroom in the van, so that's really good. But unfortunately, last night when he was on his tie out, he got caught up and he managed to slip out of his harness. He did a little bit of zoomies into the next 2 campsites, which luckily were empty, and then he came back to Charles, and that's how I caught him. So I don't want that happening again. Obviously his harness is too big, so I'm going to head to Walmart in Sheboygan. That's the closest Walmart to here. It's about 25 minutes south of us, and I'm going to see if I can get a better fitting harness for Georgie so we don't have that happening again. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. If I'm going to stick around the campground and just enjoy around here, or if me and these dogs are going to hop across to Mackinac Island. Because dogs are allowed on the ferry. Mackinac Island is dog friendly, as long as your dogs are good with horses, because horses are king on Mackinac Island. But first, let's head to Walmart, and then I'm going to come back and have breakfast. Okay guys, we are back at the campsite now. I don't think I really showed you it when we got here yesterday, just because it was getting so dark. But you see the dogs are having their breakfast. Georgie got a new harness that fits him way better. So this is the campsite. I like how they have these, like, I don't know, is it cedar bushes along the side for privacy, but it's really narrow. Like, I had my 10 by 10 tent here like I always do, and it was like touching the van and touching the bushes. It's very narrow, so I actually just ended up taking that down. It's fairly long. Bathrooms are not too far away. They're just down that road there. And of course, I mean, this view right on the water. I heard the waves last night while I was sleeping. Show you guys what it looks like here. I got my little table out here already. So, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's all fog, but right there is Mackinac Island, and then over there is the Mackinac Bridge, when you can see it. And then here's the site. So I'm trying a little bit of a different setup in the van this time. Again, you guys know me, I'm always changing my setup. So I have the fridge back here with some like garage storage. And then in here, you see I have my bed platform going across like usual. And I have all the drawers in here. So I have a big one, a little one, and another big one. This is all my cooking stuff. That's clothes, that's toiletry. And then of course storage underneath. This is my air pump. My Jackery is over there. It's powering the fridge. My Bluetti is right there. It powers my CPAP. Some people were asking me how long my Jackery would run my fridge for. So it was at 100% yesterday when we left. No, it wasn't. It was at 95% when I left. So it's been running the fridge since yesterday at 5:30, and it's at 44% right now. So it went down from 95 to 44%. But I do have power at this site, so I'm actually going to charge it. I'm going to charge the Jackery and the Bluetti. What's the Bluetti at? So the Bluetti was at 80%. All I did was run my CPAP, and now it's at 60%. So not bad. I haven't actually plugged into any power since I've been here yet, or that's a good thing. I do hope someday to get solar put on top of the roof of the van, whose sole purpose is just to run the fridge, and that's it. I would love to do that. I shouldn't need that much, maybe 100-200 watts of solar on the roof to come in and just power the fridge. Then I don't have to worry about it. Then I can use my Bluetti, my Jackery for my other things, running my laptop, charging my phone, running my CPAP, that stuff. So I still don't know what I'm going to do today. It's still misting and it's still very cloudy, but it would actually be nice to be exploring Mackinac Island when it's cloudy and not too hot. I think I'm going to flip a coin. First, I definitely need to have some breakfast though. The dog's having their breakfast, now I need to have my breakfast. So me and the dogs are just on our post-breakfast walk. And here's a map of the park. Okay, so right now I'm right here. You can see all of these are fire pits that anybody can use along the beach. My campsite is here at J. You can see this is where the Starline shuttle is, the store, the mini golf, the pool, the toilets, everything. And then it's a fair-sized park. You got cabins here and primitive toilets. Your trash drop, more cabins, lots of cabins here. Lots. And look, the fog's cleared and we can see the bridge. These fire pits along the beach I was talking about, there's a whole bunch of these. Lots of those swinging chairs to sit on. Ooh, look at how dark it is over there. Hopefully that stays south of us. And then right here, you can actually see it now. It's Mackinac Island. He followed Charles into the water, and then he wasn't quite so sure about his little paws getting wet. This is how I make a lot of my decisions in life. I flip a coin. So let's see. Tails, I go to Mackinac Island. Heads, I stay here, maybe go into Mackinaw City and explore, but stick around the campground. Heads, island, tails, camp.